Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope all of you are doing great, and I am also hoping many of you are already have prepared your scholarship applications and submitted it successfully. Now you are wondering what would be the next step. Well, now your application will be reviewed by the panel of professors from different universities which are involved in the program in which you have applied, and after the careful analysis they will come up with the ranking list, and the results will be communicated usually between the end of February to the end of April. So ideally you should have a response during this time period. However, some of the programs requires an additional interview session with the candidates before their final selection. For example, in my case, I applied for Erasmus Mundus Master in Membrane Engineering, and I also gone through this interview process. In this video, I will share a piece of information that would be helpful if you get an email for an interview. Well, if you are in the ranking list, you will receive an email from the program coordinator that will describe who is going to take your interview with the proposed date and time, and they will ask if you are agreed or not. So according to your availability and convenience, just reply this email. Before the interview day, check your internet connectivity. Familiarize yourself with the Skype or Zoom platform in which they are going to take your interview. Find a silent place, and also on the day of interview, wear a professional dress code. Also, another important recommendation, you should check the profile of the interviewer and try to see his or her research interest and read one or two of his research paper and try to find the similarity between your research interest and his or her research interest. Believe me, it will definitely enhance your chances towards the selection. The start of the interview will be the conventional question, introduce yourself, and after that they will mainly ask question from your application. For example, they will ask question from your letter of recommendation and your letter of motivation. So it is advisable before the interview just go through your whole application in order to be aligned what you have written and what you are going to say in the interview. It is also advisable to have a copy pencil and calculator. Maybe they can ask some basic mathematic questions to or the basic questions of your subject. So it is recommended to have a copy pencil to do calculation faster. They may also ask about your long-term and short-term goals. Try to answer this question in a way that your long-term and short-term goals are aligned with your application as well as with the objective of the MS programs. They may be interested to know about your international exposure and also how you will survive away from home in different cultures. So think carefully how you are going to answer these questions. In the end, usually they ask you if you have any question. So I recommend you should ask some question. For example, you can say some of the equipment in their lab. Maybe you can ask the duration of mobility in different countries. Maybe you can ask some of the research under some particular professor you are really interested, and maybe you can just ask when you can expect results. But you should ask question, but do not ask too much questions. I will say just say maybe one or two question would be enough. In the end, just say thanks for their consideration and time, and if you have the email of the interviewer, just send a thank you email. Okay, so that's all for the Erasmus interview and post application process. So I wish you all the best for your Erasmus Mundus journey. I hope you like this video. If you like it, please don't forget to subscribe the channel. Until next video, take care. Bye bye.